Hey, what's up, friends? Welcome in. My name is Ashley. If you are new to me, hello, welcome. Let me know what is good in your day. I'll start off with a quote. And also, if you're new, just put new in the comments. If you are an OG, put OG in the comments as well. So I'm Ashley. Welcome to my live. And I am here to show you how you can make $900 in a day, just working 2 hours a day around your family. So if you're new to me, one thing you should know is that I work full-time in the medical field. I actually capped out my income because it's not that high. So I wanted to get a side hustle, but I did not want one of those MLMs where I was constantly going live, constantly like putting my life on social media and getting minimal payout. So I was looking for a way to make more without having to go out and get a second job. So hey guys, welcome in. If you're on, say hey. And I figured I would do my makeup while I talk to you guys. So I'm very excited. Toe Forever. Hello. Welcome in. So you guys, I used to sell makeup. This is not that, okay? And you know what? I should turn my light on. If you're on, say hey, how's your Monday going? So this is not an MLM. What I found is a way that I can actually work full time from home, get more time back with my kiddos. I'm a girl mom. And not miss out on those precious moments, okay? Because if you know my story, I used to do the MLMs. I used to sell makeup. I do not anymore because I got tired of being on my phone constantly and the payoff was not worth it. I still love the foundation, you know. I won't knock it. I love the foundation, but I don't sell makeup anymore because I got tired of making $8 off of a product. And I found a way, you guys, and I share this to inspire you. How many of you on here would love to just make $900 in a day? Wouldn't that be amazing? Like if you can make $900 in a day, put yes in the comments. Hey Elizabeth, how's it going? JBD, what's up Ben? We got John D in the house. Hey David, how are you? You guys, it is Monday, right? The days are just flying by. Forever, ever. I like it. Forever, ever. Thanks for hopping on. We got Vinny. We got Ben. How are you guys doing? Let me know what is good in your day. So you guys, I used to do makeup and I would just make a really small, tiny percentage. Hey, Tia. Finish matte. Hey. And we got Marky Mark. All right. So you guys, I am so thankful that you were hopping on. I'm going to share this out. Hey, how's it going, Tia? Okay, I'm getting my groove back. Sorry, I just got done working full time. I have been struggling having a boss. How many of you don't want a boss? Let me know if you're like, heck yes. What if I told you there is a way that you can literally get a business in a box? You become your own boss. This is something you can do alongside your full-time job if you want. A lot of stay-at-home moms are loving this, but this is a way that you can actually make 100% profit. So I just wanted to share that with you. And we got Kai Joe Holt. Thank you. Okay, guys. So just to stay on track, because I am a talker, I've got note cards, okay? But I love going live because I want to interact with you. You may have noticed some of my reels. If you guys are new, make sure to smash that follow button. Go to the link in my bio if you're like, yep, give it to me straight. I just want all the info. This right here is my free blueprint that you can click on. All you have to do is put in your email and then instantaneously it's going to give you the information. So you can check out my website. It is customized. If that sounds good, if you want your own website and all you have to do is click on the button, go ahead and do that. It's going to give you step by step the blueprint that I followed to be able to make 4 extra streams of income. So I know we're kind of jumping right in there. But hey guys, if you're new, just put new in the comments. Thank you for the follow, Tia. I appreciate you. I should have brought all my makeup out. But yeah, I just love how foundation makes me feel a little bit better on camera. I was loving the filters, you guys. But then I'm like, that's not the real me. I should just go live without the filter. Thank you for the follow. Hey, Sugar Mommy. Thanks for hopping on. Okay. So very simple. I'm really focusing on who do I serve. And you know what? It's people who are just like me. You are hardworking. You have done everything right in life, but you go to bed at night thinking there must be more. Like there has got to be more than waking up, going to work, missing out on time with your family, and you just want to breathe. You just want to relax again. If that is you, you are exactly who I want to talk to, who I want to connect with. So I'm getting laser focused, you guys. In the community that I have, we're literally doing a 30-day momentum map. So I'm really excited about it. I'm getting intentional because I want to help 10 other hardworking, busy parents who are just like me. I want to help you get out of the financial pit. So I teach how to go from overwhelmed to overflow with a simple automatic system so you can make money from your phone, okay? That is what I want to share with you. And one thing I love to do is to share community wins, because right off the bat, I can tell you there is a better way to be making money. It does not have to take more of your time. Hey, we got the jewelry. Oh, it went away. Hey, Jay. How's it going? So let me pull this up here because it's fun to go through the community wins and show you that you can get paid for your skill, not your time. That just spoke to my soul because I was so tired of doing the MLMs where I was selling makeup, jewelry, clothing, health and wellness, and I was putting so much time and effort into it and making a tiny percentage. In fact, I probably should have got this ready for you guys. I got all the props, okay? So feel free to ask your questions as we get into this. I'm going to be talking to you about digital marketing, okay? I haven't bought a board so we can get into the specifics. We got Carrie in the house. Hello, friend. All right, so I got my props, okay? So we're going to get into it, and I'm so excited. So I'll pull up some wins. I'll pull up the community because that's what we're going to talk about. I love information. Not everyone is like me, and I totally get that, okay? But I'm a green personality type, so I love information. If I'm going to get a course or a program or anything, I want to see it. I want to know what the heck are you getting? So I'll show you some of the behind the scenes, and if you have more questions, please feel free to put it in the comments there. But these are going to keep me on track. So here we go. Okay, so my story, you guys, is that I work in healthcare. I was working in the emergency room. It was in the middle of the COVID pandemic. I had my daughter, and that was just mass panic, right? Because everyone had no clue what was going on. So this was back then. But I didn't want to go work in the emergency room. It was just the job that I could get after having my daughter. So basically, we needed extra income. We needed our finances to improve, and that meant that I had to go to the hospital and work. Unfortunately, even though I liked my job because I love helping people, I got so sick because being around people in the emergency room who are sick all the time, like you take that home with you. And so unfortunately, I would come home, I would get sick, my husband would get sick, and he works in construction. So he's got a physically demanding job. He can't get sick, right? Hey, Crystal. Hey, Jerry. Carrie says, that's me. I like to know what I'm getting. Exactly. So we're going to get into it. Hey, Cindy. So there it is, right? I'm working full time in the hospital. I am just bringing home the bugs, getting everyone sick. Then my daughter gets sick. And now, you guys know if you're a parent, you can't take your kiddo to childcare when they're sick. So that means someone has to stay home. This was just that repeating cycle that happened over and over and over. And it may not sound like much, but when that continues and you miss out on sick pay, that impacted us in a huge way. All of a sudden, we're like, how the heck are we going to pay our bills? Like, if you don't have an emergency fund, that stressor hurts. It eats you alive because you're just like, oh my God, how are we gonna get over this? Because here's the thing, if you don't physically feel good, if you don't have the energy to go to work, how are you supposed to make money? And that's one of the things that inspired me because I wanted to make money. I wanted to figure out, okay, other than my job, there's got to be a way. And how many of you know that there are many ways to make money? If you know that there's many ways, put many in the comments, okay? Because we got to expand our mindsets here. And I'm here to inspire you because this is what I want you to know. You can get paid for your skill, not your time. Isn't that amazing? Hey Raquel, welcome. So you guys, if you are new here, tap the screen. Thank you so much for the love. I so appreciate that. So my goal for this live is to get this number up to 10K. You're just hopping on. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to get that up to 10K. That's going to let TikTok know that we're here. Make sure to hit that follow button. And if you're like, give me the info, like I don't have the time, you're just like me. I love you to death. Go ahead and go to the link in my bio. Put your email in. That's going to give you everything that you need to know. And it will direct you so you can see the digital marketing program that I ended up getting. And I'm going to just go into depth with it, okay? We're going to dig in, but first I wanted you to know my background. So how many of you have ever worked in healthcare? Have you ever helped with patients? Have you been a nurse? Have you been like a patient access tech? How many nurses do I have on here? If you worked in healthcare, put health, okay? Because that was my story. I was getting so sick and I needed a way to make more income without having to go out and get a second job. There's just no way that I could do it. So even if you haven't worked healthcare, maybe you felt that pinch where you're like, oh my God, I need to make extra money, but I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do. Tia says, I have dental, chair side, and insurance. Hey, that's awesome. Hey, way to go. Yeah, I'm currently doing the insurance right now. And I'm learning, like, I want my own business because I don't want a boss. How many of you are tired of clocking in and you got to clock out and you've got to make sure that it's like to the T on the clock? Otherwise, you're going to get penalized for it. I just started to realize that I wanted more out of life. I don't want a boss. I want my own thing, but I didn't have the skill set. I was tired. I was getting sick all the time. And that's when I saw a friend who actually made this post. And this is going to sound so crazy, you guys, but she used to sell the makeup like I used to. Different companies, but we were similar. And she's a stay-at-home mom. She made a post that said, oh my God, you guys, I took my kids to the school in the pickup drop-off line and I just made $300. And I saw that and I was so jealous because I have been doing 5 side hustles. You guys, MLMs, I'm talking 5 of them. If you've ever done that, put 5 in the comments, okay? Because that's how many plates I was spinning. Have you guys ever had to spin so many plates just to make it by? If you have, put 5, okay? So that is exactly what was going on. I felt like I was just spinning all these plates and I wanted to make that kind of income. And you guys, one thing about me is I love going to get coffee. I love white chocolate Americanos. Delicious. With cream. I want the cream. I want all the goods. But you know what? That's like an $8 a day addiction. But I love my coffee. And this was a breaking point for me when I realized, oh my God, it's all going towards the bills. Literally. The whole paycheck is going towards the bills. There's nothing left for fun. There's nothing left for a treat, like even coffee. When I couldn't afford an $8 cup of coffee, I literally had my breaking point. And I just realized, oh my God, like it's got to get better than this. If I can't afford coffee, this is not the life I want. So I literally told myself, I'm going to raise my level of income. I would rather raise my standards than continue to go without and do less and to pinch pennies. So I just reached that point where I said, enough is enough. How many of you are there? If you're like, yep, I want more, put more in the comments, okay? Because that was me. I was ready for more. So, all right, we're going to get into it. How many of you guys have heard of digital marketing? Yes, more, Tia. I love it. So for me, I needed a way out of this financial pit. I had never heard of digital marketing, but I saw the post and I was so skeptical because I'm like, what the heck? Like I had been wanting truly passive income. So I watched her, okay? I waited for like a week or so because I'm also an instant action taker. My mom was just saying that today. She's like, I need to be more like you. I'm like, I just take massive action and I think about it later. So I guess that's my secret. But anyway, I watched her and then she made another post, you guys, and I was so jealous because she said she made $600 sitting in the dentist chair. Like, she literally took her kids to the dentist and she made $600. And now I'm thinking, okay, I need to know what the heck this is, because the only way I know how to make money is literally trading my time and making money. And I don't want to do that anymore, because I don't know about you, but if you feel like you can barely breathe because you're already stressed, you're already working so hard, burning the candle at both ends, then you need something that is going to be passive. What I found is incredible. It's digital marketing. It's an online program that is much like a college course, okay? It's going to teach you the skills to market on all social media platforms. So what I love is that it's automatic. So if you want a way to have passive income, you can get this system. You get 4 digital products given, okay? You can choose which of the 4 you want, but you'll have the product. You don't have to create it. It's literally handed to you. And now you have your own business. Live visibility restricted because it contains content. Okay. I don't know why it's restricted. I got a restriction alert. I'm not sure why. But anyway, you can take a look at this. And if you want all the details, just go to the link in my bio, put your email in. This is a great example of how it works. That's actually what totally, like, it got me. Because when I asked for information, I reached out to my friend. I was like, what the heck? What is this? Like, I need to know more. I simply clicked on the link. I saw her beautiful customized website. And I'm not talking like a company. I'm talking it's your own website. It's your own offer. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever. So you can see that there's 4 different options to choose from. And this is all digital marketing. So we'll get into that later. If you guys want info and you want to know the 4 different options, put a 4. If you want to know cost, put cost. And if you want to see some wins, okay, then put wins in the comment. But let's go ahead and, okay, I see a 4. All right, so the 4 different program options, and I see cost. Thanks, Tia. Okay, so simply put, let me explain this. I got my board. I'm not used to this yet because I haven't really used my board, but I'm excited to show you this. Let me find it. I made note cards. I'm like, where did I put it? Okay, I hope my math is right. Okay, so I might need to change this around. So there's a 100. You guys can see that? I might need to flip it. We're going to flip it, okay? Mirror your video. Does that look better? 100. 300. You guys can see that? Is that better? Or is it like backwards to you? Let me know. If that's backwards, put backwards. If it's good, put good. Okay? Because there's a 100, a 300, a 600, and a 900. Okay? These are programs that you can get where you can literally have your own business. Isn't that amazing? Okay, I see good. Thank you so much. Okay, this one is called Launchpad, where you learn how to use all social media, okay? This is very bare bones basic, so if you have no clue what you're doing on social, this is what I would recommend. This one is 300, but here's the really cool thing. What I'm describing to you, you can get this and you make 100% profit. I'm going to break that down. But if you get the 300, it's going to come with the 100. That's not very good, sorry. It's going to come with the 100 and the 300. Isn't that awesome? So now you're going to make 100% profit. You can make 2 streams of income. Careful, babe. Okay. If you want the 600, this one's amazing. It's going to teach you how to make 6 figures in 6 months. But it's also going to come with these 3 streams of income. So now you can make $100, $300, and $600. Is this making sense? 100% profit. I'm going to break this down for you. But the very last one is 900. And I know that sounds crazy, but I'm going to address this, okay? You're going to be able to make $100, $300, $600, and $900. You can get 4 streams of income with an automatic site that is going to be working for you 24/7 behind the scenes. That was exactly what I was looking for. Because when I was selling makeup, this was the missing piece for me. I was like, why am I like spinning my wheels all the time? Why am I like not moving up how I want? It's because you can only do what is humanly possible, okay? When you have an automatic system, this is working for you 24/7. You get a website, you get an email funnel, email campaigns set up for you. So I want you to imagine putting in the work, okay? Because I want people who don't mind putting in the work. And all I did was I set this up. It took me 2 days. I put in the work one time. It was a one-time payment. There is a $39 website fee. That's it. But after you set this up, you guys do it one time. You could do this on a weekend. Now you have extra streams of income rolling in because you will learn the skill set. You will get everything you need to be able to bring this in, okay? This is what I want to show you. Let's take the 600 example. Okay, we're going to do the 600. If you get this one, 100% profit means that you make $600. You're going to learn the skills from that. You can make $600 because you have this. You're going to learn the skills. It's going to run on that automation program that you get, okay? You get the automation program with the 300, 600, and the 900. So these ones I definitely recommend. But let's say you get the 600. You can make $600. You know what I was doing? I was selling makeup where I was making a percentage. Mostly people do affiliate. This is not affiliate, okay? But affiliate is typically 25%. So if you're doing affiliate and you're getting 25%, you're typically only making, you guys can check my math because it's been a while. I think you make $125. So to be able to make this amount, let's check my math because I'm like, is that right? I don't want to just spit out numbers and be wrong. If I have a math whiz, feel free to chime in because I've got my handy dandy calculator. So we're going to do 600 divided by 0.25. 600 divided by 0.25. Am I doing something wrong? 25. Oh, okay, I remember now. 25% of 600 is, 150. Sorry. It's 150, guys. I was like, I know my math is wrong. Okay. 150. So, how much would you have to do? It would be 600 divided by 150. Goodness. Okay, 600 divided by 150 is 4. You would literally have to sell 4 of these to make that $600 if you did an affiliate type, because that's typically what people do is they do affiliate where you're given a teeny tiny percentage. But here you're given a digital marketing program that teaches you the skills that you need to market on all social media platforms. Instead of making a small percentage, you are your own boss, but you get backed with this amazing community. And I will explain that because you're going to get 10 to 15 minute videos that teach you step by step by step, which I thought was so cool. So instead of having to sell 4 of these and only make 150, you literally get the program. It's yours. No one can take it away from you. The minute you decide, heck yes, I want this, you make 600, 300, and 100 because you now have the skill set. You know how to command that. And you get those 3 streams of income, okay? And so when you sell and you make the 600, that's yours. That's going in your account. Would that help you? If that would help you, put yes, okay? And then here's the cool thing. If you decide to get the Big Mama, the best-selling product, okay? I know it sounds crazy, but my best-selling product is $900 because instead of an MLM, I decided to go with a digital marketing program that gave me everything I need and also 100% profit. So now I know that's a lot of money for most. I totally get it. Hey, Jill. Tia says yes. Okay, awesome. Thank you. So I get it. Like, that's a lot, right? But this is what I want you to know, and I'm going to be totally honest. Hey, Sage, how are you? I have invested in coaching because I have wanted this so bad. I've been on the entrepreneur path where I want to be my own boss. I've done so many of the MLMs to try to figure out what's going to work for me. And I got so fed up of being on my phone all the time, making that small percentage of a profit. Now that I can make 100%, get that automatic system, I get more time with my kiddo. And that means so much more than making the small percentage. So when you get the 900, you can also do a PAY later option. For me, guys, I'll be so for real. I could barely afford a cup of coffee, remember? So when I started here, and it allowed me to get 2 income streams, okay? That literally helped me because I was like, oh my God, my husband is not gonna like this. So I just told myself, I'm gonna look into it. When I did the PAY later option, it was $50 a month until I could pay it off. But here's the cool thing. Because you're learning a skill set, you get this blueprint step by step. It tells you exactly what to do. In 9 days, I was able to get this back, okay? I paid this off in 9 days. I'll put 9 days. So you guys know what I'm talking about. There we go. And then what's so cool is I didn't understand how this works, but I was able to make $100 in my sleep. So within 9 days, I'm already in profit mode, which I thought was so freaking cool. So that is what I'm talking about. So do you guys understand? If you got it, put got it. Because you can get a digital marketing program and you make 100% profit. You can do this again and again and again and again. Once you have it, it's yours. So no one can take it away from you. So the minute you set this up and you have a way to get 100, 300, 600, and 900, you can do that over and over and over. Hey, Tia says, got it. Okay, I love it. Thank you. So that is what I had to learn the hard way because I was doing everything I could to sell makeup and I had a huge team, you guys. Let me just share that story. I had a huge team, but guess what? I spent so much time messaging people. I spent time away from my daughter. And I remember there's deadlines with that type of MLM. If you miss out on a deadline, poof, like that's when my team just went away completely because I missed out on a freaking deadline. And I was like, this is ridiculous. Unless you have your own email system, you don't truly own your business. And it went away like poof, like that. Because I forgot the deadline that you have to submit a certain amount of PV before it goes away. Well, I just assumed I was good. And all of a sudden, like over 50 of my team members just went away. And then poof, there goes that list of all the customers that I had coming to me. And that did not feel good, especially as someone who really cares about their personal business. I never wanted to lose my business ever again. So this is what I want to show you. Tia did Mary Kay. Yes, yeah. See, I totally relate because I was with a makeup company and I was getting paid 50%. But here's the thing. I barely saw a paycheck that was my worth. I was putting in so many hours. In fact, I loved helping people like to a fault. So I would literally be on my phone messaging teammates. I would be messaging to make a sale. And even though I love helping people, I knew I needed a system that was going to help me to not put too much of my heart and soul on my teammates. Because let's be real, we want to make money and we want our time back. So I will always be helpful, but I got a community that is going to do the heavy lifting. Literally, when you get this program, you get step by step, like super simple 10 to 15 minute videos that teach you exactly what to do. I was amazed. And here's the thing. It was so funny. When I decided to go all in, I worked my way up, okay? I started here and I started to see the value in this because when I got this one, literally in 9 days, you guys, I made $300 while I was doing my dishes. I was literally washing dishes. My daughter is in the living room watching TV. And that ding, you just made $300. That happened. And that was the moment of realization where I'm like, oh my God. Like it just set in that I could make $300 simply because I have it. I have the program, I have the skills. And then, I was watching my friend, right? She made another $600. And I'm like, oh, I want that. So literally, I'm like, okay, I want that. That's another 600. Jeez, that's steep, right? Here's the really cool thing. It's not another 600. If you have this, it's just the difference. So you can pay the difference to get that. And now you have 3 streams of income. And for me, I'm being real. I didn't have a lot of extra. So for me to get there, sorry, it's backwards for me, so you guys could see it. I needed to invest $300. But guess what? I was so thankful that I said yes, because we went camping. We're in the middle of freaking nowhere. And you know how when you're out of like cell signal and all that, like you don't get any messages, but the minute you come back into it, you get da-ding, 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 da-ding. That's what happened. And I literally got a ding, you made $600. My jaw hit the floor, you guys, because I was stepping out in faith that I am going to learn from this. I'm going to learn the skill. I'm going to make my money back. That's exactly what happened, but on repeat. And I was like, oh, wow, I see the value. This is so freaking cool. You don't have to work hard to make money. So that is exactly what I did, was I decided to just invest. I was all in. So if you guys need to upgrade, you can definitely upgrade with me. I have all 4 of the program options because I saw value here. And I don't remember if I actually finished my story. I invested in a coach. I invested because I was selling 5 different things and not getting where I wanted. And I got so done and fed up with it. I literally invested, it was a 10K program. I got it for half off. I spent $5,000 of money that I did not have. I literally was like, this is kind of like college. I hope it works. It really didn't, you guys. So I'm like, save your freaking money, because I invested $5K just to learn attraction marketing. And yeah, knowledge is never wasted, but you don't need to spend $5K. You can literally get a $900 program that's going to give you 4 extra streams of income, and it's going to fill in the gaps, because what I was missing was the automation. I was missing the website that's mine. I was missing the email campaigns that do the work for you, because that means that you're not having to be the one to reach out and do follow-ups. You literally get to just relax, and what you do for your work, are you guys ready for it? Is a 2-hour workday. So if you want to know my 2-hour workday, put 2 hours in the comments. Or if we want to see some wins, put wins in the comments. And I'm going to pull this up because I want to be able to share some things. I haven't been able to do this too often, so I'll pull it up. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. All right. Thanks, Tia. I see 2 hours and wins. She wants it all. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to try to find where it's already open. Very cool. Okay, so first I'm going to show you guys, we'll go over the 2 hours. But you get a community of over 55,000 people. You get access to training, and it's super simple. So even now, I'm plugging in. I've already completed this program, but I can plug in and I can brush up on skills at my convenience. And one thing I wanted to mention, this is going to sound so crazy, but if you invest in something, how many of you want to learn from the best of the best? Put me, because that was totally what I wanted. So this is going to sound crazy, but remember, you can get paid for your skill, not your time. If you can make $900, $600, $300, and $100, and use an automatic system, then I want you to understand that you are going to be mentored by freaking millionaires. People who have literally cracked the code, people who are making passive income daily. That's who you're going to be learning from. And they're going to be giving you tips, skills, advice, literally every single day. So you can plug in and you can get a 5-minute video of amazing advice. That's one thing I love about it. Also, what I got is a digital marketing program. It is a living, breathing program. It's not a course, because what you get are mentorship. You get over 55,000 people in this community. It's worldwide. But what I love about that is I've had a question before and I'm like, what do I do? So I put the question in the community and I kid you not, within 2 minutes, someone got back to me. That meant a lot because when I was doing the team thing and MLM, it took forever for someone to get back to me. But they literally got back to me and I was so impressed. And what's so cool is if you ever want to give more information, you're not the one who has to do the webinars, the Zooms. Like that's entirely taken off your plate. All you have to do is plug in with a 2-hour workday. You guys ready for it? Hey, Rebecca, how are you? Thank you for joining. So if I'm new to you, put new in the comments. Make sure to hit the follow. Sorry, it's all backwards. The follow button, whichever where it is. Go to the link in my bio and put your email in. That will give you all the information and you can see how this automatic system works. Because I'm here with you. So if you go do that, you're going to get notified and I'm right here. So I can show you on the back end what that looks like. But I thought that was really cool to explain. So you don't have the pressure of having to train anybody. Like you literally get everything you need as a business in a box. So let's go over digital marketing because I asked you guys earlier. Do you guys know what digital marketing is? If you do, put a 1. If you don't, then put a 2. And I'm going to change this. 1 second. Mirror your video. No, I think we're back to normal. Are we back to normal? No, I need a mirror. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, okay. So I had to mirror my video. Okay, digital marketing, I like to explain it this way. Digital marketing is marketing anything online. So you have a phone or a laptop, you can literally download something that is worth value. I want you to think like an online college course where you used to have to pay money at a college to get this skill. What if you could download it? What if you could own it and make 100% profit and it's yours forever? So it's on your phone or it's on your laptop and you have it. I like to think of it as an asset that makes you money again and again and again. So I think some people just don't understand what digital is, and that is totally okay. So physical, we know, right? Because if you hold a physical object, you know what you're getting. But digital, I like to say it's a lot like an email. If I were to email you something, you would receive it. How many of you have ever gotten an email? If you have, put email, okay? Oh, and then we'll go over the 2-hour workday. Sorry, I get excited. So I want you to imagine Netflix, because back in the day, we had videos that you would put in, and then we moved to DVDs, right? Those are physical. But if you want to watch something on Netflix, that is all digital. And we are moving in a digital direction. So what I want you to know is when you go on Netflix, that's a digital product. What if you own something like that? People are clicking on it and they want it, they would pay to use it. That's a lot like a digital marketing product. So that's one example I like to use. The other one is imagine not having to create anything, okay? But if you got this, if you had to create this, this would take some time. That would take a lot of time. But what if you could literally have access to it and you get a link that you can send to people and they could buy it? That's another form of digital. So instead of printing it out, it's on your phone or your laptop. Do we understand what digital marketing is? If you do, put yes, okay? And then we'll go over the 2-hour workday. All right, so here it is, guys. If you want to know the 2-hour workday, I'm going to give you the secret sauce. Put 2 in the comments. Okay, the first thing I do, if you guys have followed me, you've seen some reels that I've done, and they're not complicated. So the first thing I do is I make content. I get 5 to 7 second videos. I throw on a trending sound and I put some words on the screen. Isn't that amazing? You're going to learn what the words need to be because you're going to learn attraction marketing. But if you're willing to do that, put a 1, okay? Because if you're willing to do that, you're like you're basically halfway there. And this is how you can average $900 in a day. So the second thing that I do is I go live just like this. I go live because I want to help 10 families who are just like me. They're busy, hardworking, exhausted, and they want to get out of the financial pit. If that is you, then I would love to help you. But that's why I go live, because I want to interact. I want to help answer questions. And that's all it takes. So if you guys are willing to go live, if it meant that you could average $900 in a day, would you do that? If you would, put a 2, okay? So let's see some 2s. Hey, Boxing Beauty. Thank you for joining. And if you're on, go ahead and tap the screen. Thank you so much for the hearts. And the third thing, okay? Third thing is so simple. It is plugging into the training. That's all I do. Those are the 3 things. And what I mean by that is we have so much training. So whenever you're available, if you're doing the dishes, if you're doing the laundry, or maybe you're in your car, you can listen to the training and you're just sharpening those skills. Because remember, this is your own business. You now have a way to make $100, $300, $600, and $900. It's your business. No one can take it away. So you're going to learn how to be an amazing business owner. You're going to learn how to do the actions that are going to make you money. You get the automatic website so that you are actually getting more time with your kids. You're not having to waste time. You're not making a small percentage of a profit. Instead of $150, you're making the full $600. If you get the $900, you're going to make $900, $600, $300, and $100 because you'll have access to it. If you get the $600, you're going to learn how to make 6 figures in 6 months, and that comes with 3 income streams. If you get the $300, you're going to get the 2 income streams. And if you get the $100, then you can make $100. So that's because you make 100% profit. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. Hey, Chance, how's it going? I went off my script. I knew I would, but I just wanted to see if you guys had any questions. So, who is this perfect for? Some of you guys were wondering. So, if you have a business, drop a 1. Okay? I want to see who I'm talking to. If you don't have a business, you have no clue how to make money online, but you want to get out of the financial pit, then put a 2. Because that was me. I had no clue. I just wanted to get something, stamp my name on it, and have a way to be able to bring in income passively. If that's you, put a 2. Because that's totally fine. And we got Mara and Brad. Mara, Brad. Thank you for joining. And if I'm new, go ahead and hit that follow button. Go to the link in my bio and drop your email in if you want to learn how you can make $900 in a day. You will get my blueprint for free, and it's going to show you step by step what I'm talking about here, so you can get all the details later. So if you don't have a business or product and you don't want to make one, then drop a 2. Or if you are super creative and you have been looking for a digital program, you want to make your own digital product, you are going to get 200 product ideas to make your own digital product, your own affiliate program. If that is you, put a 3, because that is also included when you get the 900, okay? So depending on your goals, there's 4 different program options to choose from. This one is going to give you everything, so you're going to get it all. This one is going to teach you 6 figures in 6 months. This one is passive pay. That's going to give you your automatic website. This one is the Launchpad, and that one's like bare bones basic. So depending on what your goal is, you would choose your program. This is really fun to do, and it's been a while. $300, okay? If you were to make that in a day, how much would that be in a year? 365. I think it's, yeah. That's $109,500. So what if you had a way to make $300 every day? And if you did that every day for a year, that is an additional $109,500. Wouldn't that be amazing? And that would help you put yes, okay? Or maybe you want the big program. You're like, heck yes, I want it all. Then here's the thing. 900, if you could do $900 in a day, then in a year, that is $328,500. $500. That's what's possible. So that's what I mean. Like, I don't know your goals. So depending on what you want to learn and what your goals are, you can get there faster when you get the bigger program, because you have 4 ways of making extra income. If you just have your goal in mind and you're just good with an additional $300 a month, that's what I chose. That's what I started with. But then I started to see the value. I started to make $300 like that. I would get, ding, you just made $300. And I'm hanging out with my kiddo. Like, I've been swimming in the pool and I've gotten, ding, you made $600. I've been working my full-time job and I would still get a notification that goes, ding, you just made $900. That's what's possible because you make 100% profit. You get your automatic system. So if you guys want the details, put it in the comments because I would love to help you. And if you are ready, if you've been watching and you're like, heck yes, I know I need this. I have been looking for something where I can actually work from home. I can make passive income and it's not going to take too much of my time. Then put ready in the comments, okay? And then I'm just going to break it down for you. I started this having no tech skills whatsoever. I could barely afford a cup of coffee. I was getting sick all the time and I couldn't go to work. I was missing out on paychecks. And so was my husband. So I went from no skills to getting this digital marketing program, getting the 4 streams of income. And I taught myself step by step how to create my own mindset course and my own mindset affiliate program. So that's the thing, is you don't have to. I never thought that I could do it, but it's because it's so simple. This broke it down step by step by step. And so if you have a desire to do that, you absolutely can. And here's the thing though, when you create your own thing, it takes creativity, effort, and time. So even though I have my own mindset course and program, I still like to focus on the 4 program options because it's done for you. You can get this and you can make 4 extra streams of income. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. And do you guys want to see some wins in the community? If you do, put wins in the comments. Is it Kiwana and Steve? How's it going? Thank you guys for joining. So you get a little sneak peek at the community. These are some videos that you can watch. This is just social media training, but there's a whole classroom. I love this because all you need is right here. It's on demand. It's already done. So I love that because I've had a nurse reach out to me and she's like, are you sure? Are you sure I can do this? Because I'm a nurse, I work graveyard, and I am busy all the time. So are you sure that I can do this? And I love helping her because I'm like, yeah, like the training is all there. You can do it at your own convenience. And really, realistically, all the hard work is in the beginning. It took me 2 days to get it set up. But once you have it set up, you have something working for you automatically on the back burner. So I'm going to show you guys some wins and then we'll wrap it up. But if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. Hey, Nancy, how are you? So we're going to go to, let's see here, wins. And top. Okay, we'll go to wins. Alrighty. Dreams do come true. First sale on YouTube today. Let me find a good one. Okay, this is Kevin. All right, hey Jared. So this is Kevin. I'm literally in tears over here how thankful I am this morning. I told myself July would be my first 5K month online. Well, $1,800 while dropping my boys off. I got back in the car to 2 $900 notifications. That's 2,700 in 5 days. More than 2 weeks at my 9 to 5. Isn't that amazing? That's exactly what is possible when you get the digital marketing program, because you're going to learn exactly how to do that. So let's see here. Paula, 900 for breakfast. See right there? So used to do DoorDash until I lost my beloved black Suburban and my job the same day. Mama of 5, 3 homeschoolers, 2 adults. I went from $1,800 a month to having $900 and $1,800 days because I stepped out of the comfort zone and bought a program. Woohoo, folks! I do it again over and over again. Thank you, Michelle, and for this one. Isn't that awesome? So she literally had $900 come in. And she used to do DoorDash. And she's like, nope, I found a better way. All right, let's see. Proud mama moment. I'll show you the picture first. Okay, so it says, my son and his baseball team took #1 in Class B state baseball. The best part, because of this program, I didn't have to miss any games or income. This is my why. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm trying to pull up the picture. So you see, she got to be with her son because she didn't have to go to work and punch in the clock. That's what this is doing for people. It's a year. Okay, so Cindy's saying it's been a year and $34,766 later. That's an extra $2,900 a month. Glory to God. It started with one prayer, knowing God was going to move. Next thing I know, a friend showed up in my feed, sharing how she's having these $900 days. I didn't want to do it, but God, He showed me the answer and some other Christian moms that were making multiple 6 figures. I invested even when it didn't make sense. And my first 24 days made $4,500. This is as a busy stay-at-home mom. I never thought this kind of income was for me. And here it is. And she's doing amazing. So if you guys are like, heck yes, I want passive pay, I want to know how to do this. Hey, Sabrina, then all you got to do is hit that follow button. Go to the link in my bio, drop your email in, okay? And I'm going to show you, if I have it pulled up here, what that looks like. Because I say that I have this automatic system. So what does that look like? You know how in MLMs, if someone's interested in a product, like it was so funny. When I was brand new, I'm like, oh my gosh, so-and-so wants this and she wants 3. Like, I've got to keep track. I would have to write things down and I would lose it, right? Well, this literally, I can't show you emails, but I can show you. This is keeping track. I have 40 leads and the emails that I have are on this side. So when you go and you put your email up there, if you go to the link in my bio, you drop your email in, it's going to take you to my website. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. And we'll go www.ashleysdailypayprofits.com. Okay. So it'll take you and redirect you here. So you'll see this website. There's a lot of information at the top. You can become a licensed reseller. Here's some testimonies so you can really understand how everyone is winning here. This is a picture of me and my husband. My why I got started into this with digital marketing. Because I wanted 100% profit. This is going to break it down, okay? So if you go here, just continue to scroll down. There's a lot. But here are the program options. So depending on if you want Launchpad, Passive Daily Pay, Digital Mastery, or Legacy, you can choose which of the 4 are best for you. And if you want it, you can click on the link. That's what I love. I love being able to instantly access something. So if you want all the details, like what does each one include, then you can click on it and it'll break it down for you. And if you're like me, like you can barely afford a cup of coffee, you are tired of living in the financial pit, you don't want to go out and get a second job, then this was my Hail Mary. I turned to this. I couldn't afford the program, so I had to go all the way down. If you go all the way down, there is an option to do the PAY later payments, and that allows you to basically choose what you can do. So for me, it made it like $50 a month, but that was a way that I could get started right then and there because I knew I wanted the skills. I wanted to have those dings. You just made $300 and I wanted $900. So I decided that that's exactly what I'm going to do. And the minute I decided that, you guys, I took massive action. The minute I hit that button, I got instant access the digital marketing program was right there for me. I was able to watch these 10 to 15 minute videos step by step. I followed it, broken down Barney style. And that's how I was able to create this beautiful website, because it's 90% of the way done for me. And I was able to put in my pictures and the testimonies that speak to me. So that's what I want you to know, is you will get everything. You will get the program, you will get the website, you're going to get the email campaigns. And what's so good about that is that's how you get your freedom back. Because that's how I was able to swim in the pool and still have a successful business working on the back burner. If that sounds good and you are ready, just put ready in the comments and I would love to help you. Hey Carly, I'm about to hop off. Hey Grandma, make sure you hit that follow button. If you want the details, then go to the link in my bio and just put your email in. It'll direct you to the website and you can see how much everything is. But Nancy, I'm going to answer your question real quick because you're catching me at the end of it. Can you guys see this, or do I need to flip it? I think I need to flip it. Mirror. Okay. Is that better? Is that better? If it is, say yes. So there's 4 different options. There's a 100, 300, 600, and 900. And they all teach different things. So you're going to get amazing access and skills. It's a lot like a college course where you're going to learn the skills to market anything on all social media platforms. So depending on your goal, you can start with the 100, 300, 600, or 900. And the one that you get is the one that you can make. So if you're ready and you go in at the 300, you can now make 2 streams of income, 300 and 100, because it includes the one above. If you get the 600, then you can make 600, 300, and 100. You have 3 streams of income. If you get the 900, that's the way to make the best momentum, because now you have 4 streams of income working for you. So you get all of those. And so it's not just 900. If you add all those up, you now have a way to make $1,900. It works like an asset in your favor. So there's 4 different ones to choose from. And to get that info, all you have to do is go to the link. I mirrored it. Go to the link in my bio, put your email in, and it's going to redirect you to my website. So you can get all that info. You can go at your own pace. You can listen to testimonies, and you can choose which one is right for you. So do we have any questions? I'm about to hop off, but I wanted to just be here for you guys and answer any questions that you have. Okay. I had to mirror it. I had to flip it. But yeah, I bought props, so I was able to go through my whiteboard. And if you guys are just hopping on, Nancy, you're so welcome. I wanted to explain that I used to get an affiliate commission when I was selling makeup. I made a small, tiny percentage. So if I wanted to make $600, I would make like 25%, okay? In this example, that's $150. In order for me to get the full 600, because a lot of companies don't give you the full 100%, I would have to work hard and get 4 of those, right? But here, you're literally getting 100% profit. So when you get that 600 program, not only do you learn from it, like an online college course, but you get the skills so you can command $600, 300, and 100. You make 100% of the profit. So that's it. It's one and done, 100%. Whereas if you were to get a small affiliate percentage, you would have to work 4 times harder to make the same amount of income. That was the switch that I had to make because I got tired of spinning my wheels. I wanted to work smarter, not harder. And I learned that you can do that when you have an automatic system. So I'm sharing in detail, step by step, how to do that in my free blueprint. If you go up here, just put your link, go to the link in my bio, put your email in, and you're going to get this amazing video that breaks it down. You get to meet my mentor. Her name is Michelle. I resonate with her so much. That's actually one of the reasons why I decided to go with this, because I was seeing a bunch of males, right? No problem there, but they're like testosterone driven. They're screaming at the camera. And I'm thinking like, Oh, I have to do the puzzle. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to do the puzzle. And I'm thinking like, I have to be like them. I have to like be motivated. I have to scream at the camera. And then I meet Michelle, and she's this amazing mom of 6, grandma to 5, but she is soft-hearted. She speaks kindly and soft, like, I don't know, she's gentle, peaceful. So when I saw her, I'm like, oh my God, there are people like me who are more soft-spoken and lead with their heart. And I just connected with that. And I was like, wow, this is so cool. This is what I want to do. So when you go to the link in my bio, you put your email in, it's going to give you that blueprint, which is that video where you get to meet my mentor. She's going to give you examples step by step how this can work for you. Because believe it or not, this can work for you. And I do it as a busy mom, right? I'm a girl mom. And I work full time from home. Excuse me. But I'm able to plug this in the nooks and crannies of my day. Hey, Kelly. Thanks for hopping on. So when I have a break or a lunch break, I'm literally just plugging in, doing my 2-hour workday. And it has been so worth it, because that's the difference from struggling, being in that financial pit, not affording coffee, like literally no coffee money, to being able to make extra streams of income, have that passive income. We've gotten to go on Airbnb vacations. I can have coffee whenever I want. And my husband, I don't talk too much about his interests, but he loves classic cars, okay? So that adds up. It's a very expensive hobby. So now we have a way to get him his dream car. And that's all the things that we never had access to, because I was just stuck. I was unwilling to learn until I decided to make that decision. But that's the thing. If you guys are ready right now, put ready in the comments. And I have you do that because for anyone who wants any of the 4 programs, if you're ready today, I'm going to give you my mindset program for free. It'll be included with any of the 4 programs. And you can also become an affiliate with me. And hopefully that just shows you that you can be next. You can make your own course or program if you want to. If you don't, that's totally fine. But I want to do that for you. So if you guys are ready, then just for today, let me know which one you're interested in and put ready in the comments. I'll take a screenshot and I'll make sure that I send that over to you. But I'm going to go ahead and hop off, guys, unless you have any questions. And if you want the details, just go to the link in my bio, put your email in, and that's the automatic system. You're going to see exactly how this works, how it saves me time. Because right now, I could literally answer your question so you know that I'm here. I am live with you. But on the back burner, this is working. So I'm not having to do the extra work. I don't do follow-ups. I don't do the cold calls. I've learned attraction marketing, and I've learned how to use this automatic system so that I can work smarter, not harder. I know so many people are looking for a way to do that. So if you want to average $900 in a day, I will show you the way. All you got to do is go to the link in my bio. Thank you so much for joining, and I'm going to get going, guys. I'm going to go check on my kiddo, but stay positively beautiful. Bye.